G'day guys, how's it going? Bloodteeth here, bringing you another video of Gemcraft Frostborn Wrath. I seem to have hit a little bit of a stride. I found a couple of fields that had the traits that I was looking for that I'd mentioned in my previous video. Basically wide open spaces, and also an orb kind of well away from where I would have a mana farm, which means it would be distance well away from my main defensive gem. And look at that, highest endurance XP for field R2. I was able to get 455,000. I've been looking for other maps and I found a couple of them in strange places where I got some rather high scores. Let's see, this was a while ago, but I got 237,000 XP for Y2, and somewhere up here I got something like 300 and something. I forget where. It's one of there. There's another high one. Wide open spaces, plenty of XP. Fortunately, these maps, they don't start out with monsters that have really high hit points, and they don't ramp up the hit points as the waves go on. So it's preferable to some of the latter levels where I find I struggle to get myself sort of going and into a stride in endurance. Let's see, it's somewhere around here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, very wide open spaces there. 409,000. That's not bad. Anyway, that's how I'm going so far. But today's video is not going to be about endurance runs. I still haven't hit sort of, some sort of setup where there's like a vast improvement over what's happened previously. At the moment, all I've got is a small incremental improvement between setups, but nothing significant. So I think I'll hold off making videos about endurance runs until I find something or some way of doing it that, like, there's a noticeable difference, like something in the order of well over 1,000,000 XP on one field. Today's video is going to be about shadow cores, and in particular how to get them. Now, shout out to one of my viewers. I was recommended to find and use this particular skill called Seeker Sense. Basically it multiplies the amount of shadow cores you find depending on how much you actually dump your skill points into this particular skill, and it also increases the amount of XP gained after killing monsters. So that definitely helps for endurance. And also there is a battle trait that helps you gain what are these called? Shadow cores. And that is the ritual battle trait. This particular battle trait is awesome because basically it puts a whole bunch of those special enemies onto the map, whether it be shadows, apparitions, spires, and whatever those wizard walker things, all of those sorts of monsters. It tries to shove as many as it can, up to that many extra, onto the field while you're playing. Now, a really easy way of cheesing getting shadow cores and lots of shadow cores is to just go ahead and play in journey mode on map W1. Just pump up ritual all the way. I'm also going to pump up overcrowding, or should I even bother? Yeah, I'll do that. Adaptive carapace. Let's put on awakening as well. Of course, dark masonry. This is actually quite a funny thing. Check it out. At the start of every 10 waves, 13 beacons appear, but this map doesn't even have 10 waves, so this is just free XP. If you ever play in journey mode for the first 2 or 3 levels, just shove this up to 12. It's what, a free 1.2 times a multiplier onto your XP. Let's see, what else can I do? No, I don't want to give my monsters that many hit points. Oh yeah, by the way, I've unlocked all of the battle traits now. Some of these are pretty insane, actually. I'm still quite afraid of using thick air Vital Link. Strength in numbers, that's nuts. So is Vital Link, actually. Insulation, that'd be alright if I had like a really long set of traps that could just whittle down all of the layers of shields. So, it's kind of situational. Maybe it might be useful one day, but not for the moment, not in my low wizard level. I still absolutely hate Swarmling Domination. I keep trying it every now and then with the settings cranked up to max. It's just impossible. The Swarmlings, they just fly through the map so quickly. Even if you had constant beam on all the time on your defensive gem, you still wouldn't pick them all off. It'd just keep coming and coming. So forget that one. Swarmling Parasites. I might look into using that one later. But anyway, I'm just going for... Right now, what I'm doing is I'm just going for Shadow Cores. Now, the funny thing is, with Journey mode, with Endurance mode, you can end Endurance mode at any time, and it treats your exit as a victory. Whereas with Journey mode, you only defeat Journey mode and get the XP that you've gathered if you beat the entire journey, so all of the waves on that particular field. But even if you lose Journey mode, you still get the Shadow Cores that you gathered throughout. So passing the map is not my concern right now. My main concern is actually just getting Shadow Cores. I'm just pumping everything else up because naturally, even without the Ritual or the Seeker Sense, battle trait and skill, just having a much higher battle trait XP multiplier applied to your Journey mode or your Endurance will actually naturally cause more of these special monsters to appear, and also more Shadow Cores to be available to be collected by killing monsters. So it doesn't hurt, mind you. This looks like it would hurt. So anyway, Giant Domination, sure, why not? Let's go nuts. That's quite a multiplier. Let's see how this goes. But yeah, this is kind of a similar setup to what I've been trying recently. I've had about 4 or 5 goes of Journey mode in W1 with a lot of settings. Maybe not quite as many battle traits cranked up as what I have now, but something sort of quasi-similar. And basically speaking, every time I do this, I end up walking away with about 4, 5, 6, 700 Shadow Cores. And it doesn't take that long. Again, think of this as like if you were someone who was playing Diablo 2, when you really want to grind through and get something specific, you wouldn't go ahead and play the game normally. What you would do is you would pick something like this, and you would see whether or not it was quickly repeatable. Getting Shadow Cores is the game. So let's induce a whole bunch of these guys to come out. Look, there we go. There's my first apparition. Uh-oh. Let's see. Let's hit that one. This guy you've got to be really careful of, actually. The Wizard Hunter is an absolute pain, because this Wizard Hunter can destroy... Oh, and I think he's going to do it now. Wait a minute, where is it? Jeez, I can't even click this Wizard Hunter. There we go. Oh, it's completely healed itself. Anyway, the Wizard Hunter takes out... Whoa. There we go. Wizard Hunter takes out all of your stuff, which is not cool, because you need that stuff. There we go. That's what you want to see. Damn. Okay, I bit off more than I could chew. Maybe I should crank down the settings. Because that was pretty poor, actually. How many did I get? 264. That sounds like a lot, but trust me, it's not. We can do better. So, let's not go nuts with all of the stuff. Let's not overcrowd, okay? Let's give ourselves less monsters to go against. I don't know, Awakening doesn't sound like it does that much, especially on Journey Mode on W1. Monsters will still only get, what, a maximum 800, 900 hit points? That's worth it. Adaptive Carapace isn't too bad. Dark Masonry is free. Okay, maybe we'll crank down the Banishment. Actually, let's just turn that off. Faster waves, I'm not so concerned about that. That's fine. Let's try this. But yeah, this is basically it. What you can do is you can just try and kill as many things as possible, as quickly as possible. Rinse and repeat. Now, I put on poison just because, well, you know what, it's cheap, it's easy, it's a tactic that has always worked. Basically, if you can't hit everything in one shot, then you may as well poison it, so that maybe you slowly leech it down later. Okay, we've got to cut. Whoa. 1, 2, 3 shadows on the field. 4 shadows. Am I counting this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shadows on the field. That's not cool because shadows do things to the monsters and to your gems and to your orb that basically hurt. I have to admit I got unlucky this time. This is way too many shadows on the field at once. Let's see if I can try and whittle them down a little bit. Alright, got one. Just getting one is not impressive. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's close enough. Let's beam this one. Yes, I can see that Spectre. Right now it's going for this particular one. Hey, what's going on here? Nothing overly important. Actually, look at this. I'm about to succumb. That sucks. Oh well. I mean, yeah, for the amount of time and effort spent, getting around 200 shadow cores is not too shabby, but honestly, we can do better. Alright, screw this. Let's just crank everything right down. And go for, let's see, what have we got? Haste. Okay, Ritual, Haste, and the freebie. Let's see how this goes. I still think we're going to get quite a lot of special monsters on the field. I just got really unlucky that time. You don't want 5, 6 shadows on the field because they really, they have spells that just really mess with your stuff. Let's see. Let's try this combination. Let's get rid of armor tearing because, let's be honest, everything is weak as. Now I have a new concern with these battle traits set to this. My concern is that I end the level well before I destroy all of the special stuff. I hope this does not become an issue at all. Okay, easy apparition. Come on, die shadow, die. Whoa! I've got 2 of these walker things. That's not cool. There we go, there's one. Oh, wizard hunter, not walkers. Oh, jeez, look at this. I've only just noticed, look at all of these monsters. How much do they cost to banish? 76! Okay, I think I'm dead here. Yep, I'm dead here. But I got a few things. Obviously not as many things as I'd like. 123. Okay, this is not going as well as I'd hoped for a video. Let's try this one more time. But let's slow down the rate. Okay, this is practically just ritual and that's it. Let's see how I go. Hopefully better. I just had a thought. I wonder if shadows are affected by poison damage. I don't know. I genuinely do not know. Okay. How many shadow cores have I got already? Can I see that on this screen? No, I can't. Maybe down here? Nope. Hey, where are all the special monsters? What's going on here? I mean, it's nice to know that, you know, they're only just coming on the field now, which means I've got plenty of prep time. But still. Well, let's get rid of this really quickly. Okay, this is working a little bit better, somehow. Ah, I shouldn't have bought that gem. Okay, 441. That was interesting. Yeah, I think I've made my point. Basically, with Ritual and... what is it? Seeker Sense? Your ability to gather shadow cores goes up dramatically. And, well, this is a really simple, cheap way of doing it. I think what I need to do is, when I actually go ahead and do this, maybe I should go ahead and crank down the settings of everything a little bit more, so that I can essentially have as much unspent skill points as I can, so that I can start with as much mana as I need. In fact, you know what? Let's do this purpose built. Let's do this right now. Why not? Sure, why not? Let's get more shadow cores. Even more. So, with the mana that I get from my talisman, I think I'm going to start with about 6,000. That's not too bad. Okay. One more time. Hey, look at that. I get 2 more of these at the very start of the level. That's worth it. I think this will work out nicely. Wait a minute, what have I done here? Oh, I'm a fool. I've gone to endurance. That was muscle memory right there. Sorry guys. Okay, take 2. No, we don't want endurance, we want journey. Okay, take 2. And let's shove one out here. Any second now we'll get like 4 shadows all at once. Okay, a wraith, that's not too bad. Hey, where is everything? What's going on here? Okay, you die quickly. Thank you very much. You shadows settle down. Okay. Let's see if we can survive long enough to kill quite a lot of this stuff. Let's see, there's another shadow down. Hey, look at that. That's interesting. We've got 2 spires on the map. That's kind of rare. Oh god, this is just getting annoying. I want this shadow to die really quickly. Do I have enough mana? Yes, I have enough mana. I can do this. Excellent. And I believe I'm going to get this spire as well. That's kind of perfect. So there you go. Well, that worked out nicely actually. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. How many shadow cores did I get this time? Almost 900. I think I've made my point. Okay guys, that's how you do it. Nice and quick. That took what? 2 minutes? And I could just go back and repeat over and over again. And hopefully get just as lucky. Give it a go. Let me know how you go. As far as getting shadow cores is concerned though, if you don't have the ritual battle trait or the seeker sense skill, then I recommend you go back to my previous video about hunting shadow cores. The yield is definitely a lot less, but yeah, without that battle trait and that skill, it's probably about as good as it will get. If you have any ideas on how to make it better without the the helping hand, let me know in the comments below. If you try this and you're able to get even more shadow cores than me by like a noticeable amount really quickly, also give me a comment below and let me know. Catch you later guys.